These are just a few of the things that you've all thought about changing in the past year. And for each one of these things, there's a metric that helps you measure that change. The problem is that all these things are too big and too complicated to just do bigger or do better. You need a metric that helps you understand what's going on. You need a small number. Diabetes is a complicated disease. There's a transition. Diabetes is a complicated disease affecting dozens of different organs and systems in the body. Doctors can literally map hundreds of different tests to measure diabetes, but in general, they don't. Mostly they measure this, your A1C number. This is your fasting blood sugar. Now they measure this because this is a simple output number. This is one number that anybody can see very quickly and say everything is going well or everything is not going well, like a dashboard of a car. One little light indicates that all the parts of the engine are working very, very well, or something's wrong and may require some deeper investigation. Pause. Another great small number is a conversion rate. 100 people walk into the website or store that you own, and 10 of them buy something. You have a conversion rate of 10% because you have converted 10% of those people from browsers into buyers. Now, if you have a high conversion rate, that means a million little decisions that you've made along the way have gone perfectly. Marketing strategy and product selection and sales and whatever, that all worked. Your conversion rate is the output number saying everything worked out really, really well. Now, other people also have output numbers like this. Alcoholics have the number of days sober. I have my weight. These output numbers are very, very simple, and they help you understand how well you're navigating all the different choices and changes in your life. A small output number is very helpful for understanding the bigger, complicated decisions. But let's say you have a big problem you want to solve, and you don't want to just measure the change, you want to influence the change. Well, you need an input number that helps align a system. A system example is like in a marriage. You can't fix a marriage by focusing on one person. Sorry. You have to treat people as a system. You can't break them up into pieces and say, I'm going to fix you or I'm going to fix you. An input number helps you align those processes. Let's say you want to increase your sales. You can't just sell harder. You can't just send all your people to a sales seminar or change your sales philosophy. That's a big solution. It never works, does it? What if you just made one change? What if you said, from now on, every customer service person, every salesperson has to do one thing extra. They have to go the extra mile for one customer every day. One simple number. They do and record one amazing act of customer service. That's all. And in a month, what's going to happen? Well, you'll figure out who your crappy service people are and get rid of them. You'll have better customers. You'll have happier employees. You'll have better customer stories. If that doesn't actually increase your sales, well, then you should probably stop selling BlackBerries. Totally true. This is the Wisconsin Historical Society. It's a nonprofit that combines the decisiveness and energy of a nonprofit with the speed and go-get-'em attitude of state government. For some reason, their collection of archives and old books wasn't attracting a lot of attention on the web, so they went for a big solution. They redesigned their entire website. It took 3 full-time staffers 8 months to do it. It's a complete redesign. And it did exactly nothing to solve the problem. It's a prettier site, but it didn't increase the traffic at all. So I had a conversation with the head archivist, and he said, you know, me and my fellow history nerds, archivists, we have all this stuff. We have pictures of kids on wagons being pulled by turkeys and hodags. Maybe people want to see this stuff. And I said, maybe they do. So let's go ahead and put it online. How long would it take for you to put it online? He says, oh, not long. 6 months? Okay, we're not thinking dissertation here. We're not thinking big solution. We're thinking small streaming content. I said, today, you go ahead and do tomorrow's. Can you do that? He says, yeah. And he looked at me like I'm from Minnesota. And I said, tomorrow you're going to build the next days, and the day after that you're going to build the next days. You're going to stream the content. This isn't a dissertation. Well, that worked out so well that Odd Wisconsin became a syndicated site to multiple sites. It even got picked up by the state newspaper for years, bringing in tens of thousands of eyeballs every single week. It even became a moderately successful book and a museum exhibit. This led to a 500% increase in traffic in less than 3 years. This is a small input number. It affects change. It's the lever that moves great big mountains. Last slide. Safe. I can die on it. It's okay. Small numbers are important because they allow you to align systems or to understand big process and big change, whether they're input or output. They're the data points that help you manage, define, and understand a big problem. Thank you.